What you doing over there, kitty? I see you just ate well. At least somebody getting taken care of, right? That's the thing about cats. They don't care. They don't care about nothing but themselves. But for some reason, we still take care of them. All right. So this video is my take on the whole COVID-19 situation. I might lose some customers over this one, but it's just facts. You know, everything online is not what it seems to be. I don't know how many people watch this channel for industry purposes, but I like to just watch other cleaning channels, so that's my reason for subscribing to other channels. But you know basically, this is going to always be a have and have not society. Like it's going to be a portion of our population that got it and a portion of our population that don't got it. And the whole thing is, it's just too many of us for that kind of system to keep going. And unfortunately, the past 40, 50, 60 years, our structure of life has been dependent on just our government society, our government to take care of us, social systems. I'm trying to say, which is all fine, in theory, I guess it works, but for my limited time being on this earth, it just doesn't seem to work. I know with my small business needs and my living needs and my disability needs, I still make just enough to cover, my industry needs. So my business always supports itself. If you've been watching me for the past couple of years, I only have businesses that support itself, so everything pays for itself. But like some large YouTubers who have like millions of subs and stuff like that, like PewDiePie, or there's another one, I think his name is like Graham Stephan or something like that. He does like real estate videos and stuff like that. He's one of those large influencers. But anyway, they had a response from the media as far as like do millionaires think alike, and basically just talking about questions that millionaires, got asked. But the point is, there's still people out here with money. Even though we've been locked down for, I would say, over a month, it's still people out there with money. The thing is, if you have uh, a house or you just live anywhere in this area, I mean, I'm not even in the area, in the whole nation, because that's what it all boils down to. I mean, look at my neighbor. She's going out there trying to protect herself. She got to live like this and still got to worry about making her bills. That's not cool. And I applied. I was diligent on everything. I'm a veteran, so I'm already in the system. It shouldn't be hard to make sure everyone gets paid on time, because every quote unquote small business got their income on time. I think they got it the same day or the same week. I think on SBA.gov it said within 72 hours you will get a check of $1,000 to $10,000 after filling out the application. So I was on there. I think I was 3 days after the announcement, because I was busy. I was fortunate to have work around that time. But I was just thinking, I was like, well, what if it doesn't play out? What if people start prioritizing their money just for a little bit, not all the time, because cleaning is always in need. Cleaning is always in need. But the point is, there's going to be a slowdown. Everyone has a slowdown. So for them to say, well, in 15 days, you should have some type of response. And then the response was, well, we did release the payments out, but unfortunately, some people were dead or they were deceased when they got the payment. So why are you guys sending out checks to dead people? Oh, well, now we got to take all those checks and refund it back into our account and redo the, it's just buying them more time. It's the same scenario when you're in school and the teacher says, hey, it's time to turn in your homework, and you're just fumbling through your desk saying, oh yeah, my homework, hold on one moment, I got it. And you look through your book bag, okay, hold on, oh, it's not in my folder, I know I just had it, hold on, give me one moment. Then you look inside your desk and you're like, oh no, it's not inside my desk, what happened, did I drop it in the hallway? And it's like the teacher's looking at you like, what, are you serious? You gotta be kidding me right now. You don't got your homework. These people know that they sent the payments out, and they're not going to send everybody payments. And if you look at the wording, it even says it. I mean, it says I think it said qualified citizens, which is understandable. Not everybody pays taxes, and it's for a reason. Understandable. But the people who do pay taxes, how come majority of people are reporting they have not seen anything? I think maybe 10% of the population said, yeah, I got my check already. And there's millions of us. So I want to say billions, but I don't know the population of the total United States. I don't think it's in the billions. I could be wrong. We are a big country. So the point is, it's just a lot of us out here. Small businesses, is over 100 million small businesses in the United States. And with how much money they propose, there's no way in hell everybody's going to get anything. That's why I said we're in a society where you either have it or you don't have it. And that's not how it's supposed to be. So they're going to try to give us a society where everybody has it, kind of a socialist um, structure. But at the same time, if you look at what they call social security, that's a social program, so the social programs do exist. So that's not unheard of, Um, so basically, it looks like they don't want to call it food stamps, but it's not food stamps. It's gonna be life stamps. I got my life stamps. So basically, 80% of the population is gonna have to agree. Or let's not even say that much. That's kind of extreme. Let's say 50% of the population has to agree to being on this life stamp program. I don't want to call it, what they're going to call it, but um, in fact, they do have a word for it. It's not economic stimulus. It's called. In the comments, please put down. You know what I'm talking about. That what they're calling this is going to be a monthly. They want to call it monthly check, but they're using the word check so people don't freak out. But it's going to be in a form of a direct deposit that they have to, have your bank information. Of course, they already do if they file taxes. But the whole point is they need to have some kind of, information about you. And then, okay, well, if you're illegal inside of this country, and you're not supposed to be in this country, guess what? We're going to find you now. We're going to find you even better. We're gonna squeeze you out because we know you don't got it. We know you're going to be on the streets. Oh, you can't afford health care? Or we're about to find out. Because guess what? We can't take care of you because we got corona cases. Oh, I'm so sorry. So, yeah, that's my small rant about this situation. We're all in different situations, and it's okay. The worker that came to me and, you know, he asked for a job right when it happened, and he's a young guy. I think he's like 26. He's about to have his third child, and he came to me a few weeks ago and he told me his story. And he's been literally the best worker I've ever had. I know he's not going to be here forever because nothing lasts forever. He's not going to be here forever. I know that, but he's been a good worker for the month that he's been working with me. Like since day one, he's never dropped the ball. He's always diligent. He's thinking ahead all the time. I mean, I came outside and the equipment was put back in the van. Not just put back in the van, it was put back in the van neatly. And I've never had that happen. I've been in business for over 10 years. Never had a worker just do that on the first day. Like, dang, I had to always instruct and say, hey, listen, when we're closing up, make sure you get all the hoses together. But basically, don't got to talk to him like that. He's a leader. I like that, but he has his own life. And his life is he has a family to take care of. Young children. He has to take care of them. And I told him, okay, good. And I don't BS. This society we live in, the minimum wage is what, 7.25, 7.50 or something like that. That's the minimum wage. Okay, I understand. So if you have some type of skill about yourself, you're lucky you'll start off about $10 an hour because you got some type of skill. Let's say if you have an expert skill, or you've been doing it for about 5 to 8 years, 5+ years, you probably get 13 to 15 an hour. Do the math on that. If you're working for someone, starting rate $13, $15 an hour. That's what if you're a competitive worker, 13 to 15 an hour. And how many hours a day you got to work just to make sure you get? I know the rent here is about 1,200, and that's included with water, um, sewage, of course, no electricity. So yeah, it includes water. No, no insurance. I don't think insurance. But still, the point is, it's not enough unless you're a two-person family. Both of you are both of you are making about say 13 to 15,000 a year. It's about 30 grand. Still not enough, but it's enough. Um, it's just enough. It's just enough just to get by. It's not fair. So yeah, I'm just upset. Every time I look at the news, I get upset. It shouldn't be like that. I wish our country was better. I wish our people was better. And that's pretty much it. Our time is well, my time is coming near. The young people have, they got 50 more years, 60 more years, to enjoy themselves. But my time is like, what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take care of this cat. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, y'all. Again, I appreciate you. Just listen to my rant and leave some comments below on your thoughts about the whole being on lockdown for 30 days. How does it affect your business? How does it affect your life? I know things are gonna get better. It always gets better. Before everything always gets better. So life's a roller coaster. I'm enjoying it. I enjoy the highs and the lows, so it's not a big deal. I'm not complaining. It's just we have people out here that they don't care. They only care about themselves. Like this little cat right here. Yeah, they only care about themselves. So after you do a job, the only thing they worry about is themselves.